My little brother stole my business, then asked me to save it. The worst phone call I ever got came from my little brother. 3 years earlier, he destroyed my life. Back then, we ran a small construction company together. Nothing huge. Home renovations, decks, kitchens. But we had momentum. More clients every month, bigger projects, and a reputation we built from scratch. The best part was trust. Or at least, I thought we trusted each other. One Friday morning, I showed up to a job site and everything was wrong. The crew was gone. The equipment trailer was gone. Even the company truck was gone. Then my phone started blowing up with calls from clients and suppliers. Everyone was asking the same thing. Why did your company cancel our contracts? The problem was, I hadn't canceled anything. By the end of the day, I learned the truth. My brother had opened a new company. Same crew, same equipment, same clients. Just without me. He'd been planning it for months. Every job we landed, every client we signed, he was quietly moving them to his new company. When I confronted him, he didn't even try to deny it. He just leaned back in his chair and said, "You were holding the company back. Too careful, too slow." I remember standing there feeling like the air had been knocked out of my chest. "You stole everything," I told him. He just shrugged. "That's business." And just like that, the company I spent years building was gone. The next 2 years were brutal. I had debt from equipment loans. Clients thought I'd abandoned them. My reputation was wrecked overnight. Meanwhile, my brother's company exploded. New trucks, new warehouse, social media posts about building an empire. I stopped looking. Not because I didn't care, but because I cared too much. So I started over. New name, new crew, smaller jobs at first. But slowly things started working again. Clients came back, word spread. It took years, but I was finally rebuilding what I lost. Then 3 nights ago, my phone rang. My little brother's name. I almost didn't answer. But curiosity won. When I picked up, his voice sounded different, smaller. "I need help," he said. I almost laughed. "You've got the empire," I told him. "Why call me?" There was silence for a few seconds. Then he said something that made my stomach tighten. "The IRS is investigating the company." Suddenly, the empire didn't sound so impressive anymore. Apparently, while he was building that empire, he'd been cutting corners. Cash jobs, unreported income, sketchy bookkeeping, the kind of shortcuts that work until they don't. Now auditors were digging through everything, and suddenly he needed someone who actually knew how to run the business properly. Me. "I just need advice," he said. "Maybe help organizing the records." I leaned back in my chair. For the first time in years, the balance had shifted. He wasn't the guy with all the power anymore. I was. So I asked him one question. "Why would I help you?" His answer came quietly. "Because if they shut the company down, they're going to realize something." I frowned. "What?" He hesitated before answering. Then he said the one thing I never expected. "Your name is still on half the paperwork." My blood ran cold. Because the company he stole from me, legally, I was still responsible for it too.